Hello there everyone, this is GoodGuyPalps, and we are the Franks. We just got to the medieval era. We're going to end this turn. And we've got rhetoric research, so now we have a few more improvements we can build. Including theater, getting more influence, library, and holy day. Okay, so something's weird here. We just had a battle, and we were winning, and rather than going to the battle continued on the next turn, it just moved our boat to the ocean. I don't understand that. Seems like a bug, but that's fine. They're expected. The city is no longer growing, though we just completed food, and it says it's plentiful. It appears to be growing, though, because it says we're going to gain another one in 5 turns, though we are losing stability. We could build this up here for 10 stability, though. Are we missing any of these that could provide extra stability? It doesn't look like that. Stone walls. Well, let's get that stability bonus. Okay, this regiment. We have claimed this island. We now have this outpost. Now the problem, of course, with Tyr grabbing this region, rather than this region becoming a city and grabbing Tyr, is that this is going to be much harder to keep, right? Seeing that it's pretty close to them, but it's a valuable region. We could create a city. Tyr is stable. We could attach this, which probably is what we want to do. Okay, interesting. So surrender terms. So they're hate filled, but their war desire is 0, while ours is 87. So it looks like we can force them to surrender. That is cool. So add or remove terms from the list below. You must add terms until the winner's war desire is ... I can't expand that. Okay, so 1 selected for 0, plus 2,805 in reparation. Oh, that is so cool. So we've already got this. So I think we can do this up to what their war desire is 0, right? So we can say... So we can't add these, but we could say give us Babylon. Interesting. Oh, and become... So they could become our vassal. Oh, that would be cool. And we could ask for Babylon. Interesting. I wish I could see all of this. Now this is cool. This part of diplomacy is pretty advanced. If we take a look at this, we don't know where Babylon is. This could be it. This is their capital, Babylon. Oh, their capital is Babylon, so we could get that from them. That is wild. What if I want this city, though? Doesn't look like you can add that. Or maybe these are the incorrect. Like maybe this actually is supposed to be Kiss, because it just says Babylon, Babylon, Sipar. So this would say total 187. So I think we can afford up to 187. See, this is no longer an option, right? If we want them to become a vassal. So we could ask them to give us a bunch of cities, though. Then we would get 3 cities out of it, plus 800 gold. Tempting. Becoming a vassal is expensive. The surrounding empire will become the vassal of Empire Zero, abandoning their diplomatic independence to their liege if they had one. So, interesting. I wonder how that works. I'm tempted to take free cities. Maybe I normally would do that, but I really want to try this vassalage thing. They give us 500 gold and they become our vassal. Let's force surrender.
It's the only path not covered in blood.
You did have to accept, didn't you?
Wait, what?
This feels good.
Yes, they are our vassal. Okay. It seems weird that he seemed happy and we seemed sad. Maybe it's because we had so much war desire. But no, they gave us a bunch of gold. And because they're our vassal, they're giving us a bunch of money. And we partially know the English. That's cool. We can introduce ourselves. And we can start making some trades.
Generous. A very generous proposal.
We're probably the 2 most powerful civs.
Your proposition is advantageous.
This makes my day! Life is good.
Cool. So that's the wonder we just discovered. We've also met the Aztecs. Well, that is super cool, though they seem traitorous, impulsive, hateful. They're also quite powerful. We can't make any of these. Maybe we have to do the whole introduction thing. Maybe because they are vassals. No, they're the liege of one empire. Hate-filled, they do not like us. Maybe we took... So this is the capital of the English. These guys are now our vassal. We can see everything of theirs. It looks like, yeah. And so how does that work? If we want to go to our vassal and trade, they share resources, their vision, they can, and control their beliefs, and we control their foreign policy. That is cool. I love it. And of course, you can always grant freedom. Interesting. Here are the Huns. Their war desire is hesitant, but it's -1 for war desire above base value during peace. So their war desire, ours is even, theirs seems to have gone up, but it's going down. And a lot of it is because of these crises. Okay, the Persians. Oh, they're super hate-filled. Where are they? They're up here. Okay, so they really hate us. Wow, war is super beneficial if you can make people become your vassal. So they are the vassal of Empire Zero. So I guess they were... These guys are vassals to them and us, I guess. Who are these guys? Oh no, these guys are their vassal. That's why we can't make any deals with them. Because they're the vassals of the Aztecs. Or no, the Persians. Wow, this map is really cool. Whoa, Babylon is way out there. This looks like it's a whole unclaimed region. Maybe we should send an army this direction and claim up some of these islands. Basically make some colonies. I don't know how healing works. It looks like they will heal. though. And I kind of want to bring this guy. I think we have open borders with Egypt, so we could bring him. Though we should have open borders here now as well. We could probably scout this region. And that's pretty cool. We could claim silk. Trying to so I think our open borders with these guys have ended. No, we trade everything. Oh, we don't have open borders. It's probably because it matches their liege. I wonder if you can support them, be like, hey, we'll support your independence, right? And we'll fight against the Goths or something like that. I wonder if you can do that. All right, so we have this army. I think we're gonna... Oh, that's pretty cool. Move these guys maybe to this fortification. It's a garrison. I think we're going to attach this to tier. Now we have also 2,800 gold we want to use. We'll buy out the farmer's quarter. The industry here is pretty atrocious. I think we're going to want to get something, maybe a lumber yard. Industry on river does help a bit, yeah. We're going to spend some gold to improve this city since it needs to be a bit more powerful. We want our troops to spawn there. Our stability is going down to 64. We could build this here and improve the stability. Not bad. Ooh, we could build this over here, though, for 16. We could also build a harbor for 13 food or 9 food and 4 science. Let's grab the workers, this maker's quarter. Here is 16, here is 16. The advantage of maybe doing it here is just the ability to build more districts this way, maybe. And we're going to build a maker's quarter so that we can improve our industry some more. And then we're probably going to grab this next and put it here to improve the stability. And then we'll probably go back to some of these improvements there. And we still have the gold. We probably could actually just buy that out as well. We're really beefing up this city a bit. I think we're going to have it get this as well. So this can be a much more powerful coastal city. Now with that, we're pretty stable, and we either want to continue to do these or grab a harbor over here. I'm not sure if we want to get the 9 food and 4 science, or if we want to go for 13 food. Probably both. Probably there. Which we'll want to have ships spawn out there as well. Alright, so now we have this ship that we don't really know what to do with. Let's come up and down the coast, I think. Continue to explore this city. Constructed the fishmonger, +3 on harbor. I think maybe we could build this here and then build a maker's quarter right here. Something like that. Maybe have some encampments or districts, come this way. Get closer to the river. Okay, here we have another border city that we would like to build up. We just completed a harbor, improving its food. The industry is pretty good. This wouldn't be bad though. Nor would this. Well, actually, no, we don't have river. We do, but it's over here. I guess a little bit of river tiles. Doesn't hurt to grab this. So we grab here, here, and here. And then that as well. In fact, let's grab this first. And let's go ahead and buy it out. There we go. Put some gold into this city. Now, the wages of war. The ongoing war is a draining experience for the Empire. Your many armies fighting across the land, costing you capital, resources, and, of course, blood. The question of funding these endeavors should be addressed. Army's wages. Okay, we don't have a specific point, but we can do paid wages. A decent, respectable soldiery must be founded on a dependable wage. Plus 50% money from ransacking and minus 4 combat strength from ransacking. Whoa, that's terrible. Plundered wages. Soldiers are kept alert by earning their keep. Minus 50% money from ransacking, however, plus 4 combat strength from ransacking. That sounds way better. You don't get as much gold from the ransack, but they're going to gain combat strength. I wonder if that's a permanent gain in combat strength. We're pretty stable overall, except for these cities, which we need to fix. I don't know how to fix that. I guess maybe we need to generate more influence in this city. Maybe that's it. It's got to be something like that. Now we have armies here. This hasn't been plundered, no. This has. I don't know how to tell the difference. And I don't know how you repair something. I'm going to end the turn. Population gain, beautiful. You're ransacked here as again. Okay, so now they've completely destroyed that harbor. Brutal.
You ask the impossible.
Right, so we've sunk them. That should win the fight. And now we lost our special. We have to clear the ruins too. Man, that sucks. We lost that special harbor in our capital. It's gonna really... It's brutal. So this district has been ransacked. Haven. Who knew you could ransack the specialty districts and they're just gone forever? That means you really need to defend what you got. Interestingly, that would be +3, but this would make it +8. Well, I think we want a harbor. Clear ruins and restart the exploitation of surrounding tiles. Maybe that's how you repair it. Let's see. We'll try that. We can just buy it out right now. Nope, the ruins just go away. You can't repair it. Yikes, that is really... Still thinks this is the best though. 16 food, 3 gold. So we're going to build another harbor there. Continue to heal that guy up. Looks like he's going to be completely healed. This guy is at full health. Sidon, another one of our larger cities.
Fall in.
And now we have our army here. Nice little hot springs, interesting, with geysers. It's relatively stable. Could build this though, and give us 15 stability. The industry is pretty dang good. I kind of want to crank through some of these. Kind of want to put this like right here as well. Our troops will spawn there, and now if we want, we could put a maker's quarter here for 16. Let's grab this first to improve our stability, and then we're going to put a maker's quarter right here. So we have like nothing out of the actual city. So with all these river tiles, it could be pretty beneficial. Tikal still is plentiful, and our stability is shooting up. It's up to 63. Oh, that's cool looking. You get +5 here. Haven't played this enough to really be able to like know exactly where I want to put all my districts. Like, so like maybe putting this here is not great, but then if we got another one, maybe we'd be getting significantly more food. I guess if we turn on the yields, this. We can see that this is all a lot of food, science. We don't have horses in this one, so this doesn't help a ton.
We're the watch.
And these guys be defensive there. Go ahead and end our turn. Population gain in Sidon, very nice. We'll continue to scout southward here. So we have to wait another 3 turns before we can continue to make deals with the English, which I think we want to have an ally with them. I think if we want to go to any massive war again, it would be either with the Persians or the Goths. Oh, are you kidding me? You were coming over here. So now we might be able to. Cannot be done as there are both grievances. There are not grievances between both empires. Interesting. Give tier. Whoa. Why would they do that? Tyr's way the heck over here. It's like not even close. But this does mean we're going to need our armies. And actually, if we go to war with them, we're probably going to war with Egypt. So we might actually want to keep this army here to ransack this city. And we probably want to create some troops. Let's see. We were bringing these guys up here to theoretically scout, do some damage. Where would the Hoths attack from? They have armies here. Probably the north, though they could come right here towards Tikal. Who maybe should focus on some fortifications and some units. Public ceremonies. Continue to work on troops, I guess. Probably should have got this first. Okay. Now, with the war against the Huns being a real possibility, we're going to want this ship. We'll start with coming here. Want it to stick to coastal waters as much as possible. We might bring this guy back. Well, we already have this ship, actually. Now let's finish the cities. We completed the Commons Quarter. I think this will be more valuable once this city absolves this city. A blossoming of beliefs. A religious feeling is strong across the empire. But that's not preventing discord from emerging from among the faithful. Great cities are finding themselves under the sway of diverse religious leaders who see the standard creed with different eyes. New religious orders are emerging every year, and their influence is growing. What should you do with these groups? You can dissolve them, which will move us towards order. The fanatical, so plus 25% faith for 10 turns. Interesting, that would provide faith. Influence. We're going to modify our geopolitical axis towards world. Tolerant, plus 5 faith for 10 turns. Or fanatical if we lead. Which move us towards tradition. As world leaders of the faith, it is our duty to strengthen it and keep it pure. Interesting. I think I want to lead and move us towards tradition. Well, we already were moving a bit towards order and authority. Or we can do influence, which will give us plus 5 faith for 10 turns. How do we see how much faith we're actually generating? I do not. Polytheism, here's all our tenants, which is the first time I've actually even seen this screen. I still don't know where it says our faith generation. Maybe each city. Don't see anything there. 55. Okay. And each city, I guess, would be different. Maybe if we look at our city panel. We can expand it and doesn't show us faith. But we can manage them all here. Interesting. Oh, there's unclaimed wonders. Maybe that was what it was trying to tell us earlier, that we needed to look at this, because now there's only 2 left. And some of these were really cool. Man. Yeah, we should have been looking at this earlier. Man. Okay, that's fine. So we built Temple of Artemis. Gotta keep checking this. Now we can either build Todai Ji. Housing a giant bronze Buddha in the heart of complex Todai Ji is an enduring symbol of strength and faith. Plus 20 faith, plus 40 stability. Okay, 100 fame. Notre Dame, plus 1 faith per research technology, 20 faith, 40 stability. %, turns before being converted by... Okay. I think I like Notre Dame, especially because we're the French. So, technically, can we claim... No, we can't, because we already claimed one in that era, so... I think I want to build that here. Which would give us some more access to some of these other tiles. Oh, I guess we're building it there. It was a misclick. And then in the capital, I want to work on the Notre Dame once we complete the harbor. And this city, since it's really not doing much, let's work on this. And this city, which that's right, we captured this city. It's doing okay, it's more stable. We'll work on Notre Dame as well. Or we could actually work on... So we need to be more stable. But we will be... Yeah, we'll go up to 42%, so we're good there. Let's work on... Let's take lead. Well, influence maybe isn't that bad. Getting plus 5 faith. Let's take influence. Now let's go to here. Refuse their demand.
Perhaps I was hasty. Consider my demands withdrawn.
Amusing that you had no choice.
The dispute is finely balanced, but I have hope.
Am I supposed to be impressed?
So... They might demand to take this city, which is not going to happen. Wouldn't have been bad to build a wonder here. I think our next wonder we're probably going to build here. Okay. We're not going to war here, so we'll probably just put this unit on sentry.
On vigil.
And we'll bring this army back to Sidon. We'll end our turn. We now can get Charcoal Kiln and Artisan Quarter. Let's take a look at our tech tree. Absorb City. We're getting close to that. Let's grab Siege Tactics, so that we can move a little closer towards that. We have some cities to absolve. And here we now have these 3 units. Let's put them on Sentry. And then we can either work on Notre Dame, which isn't a bad idea. still want to grow this city more. But only here would be +5. I feel like if we could do it -2. It'd be -1 overall. I think it's best to build things like this here, and then you can build the food quarters near it. Let's grab some of these improvements though real fast. Let's grab this, the new one. Take some more influence. Lots of infrastructures that need to be built. Now this guy was on his way back. Let's still bring him closer, as well as continue to scout here. How long till we can make one other deal? 2 more turns. Must have looked at it just last turn. Here, and however you say this city's name, we could work on Notre Dame. We also have some other infrastructures to improve. 2 food on river is a big one because of all this. Go ahead and buy that out. This as well. The city has a lot of improvements it needs. A maker's quarter isn't a bad idea. That +18 will be nice. We got a market. We haven't really been getting any market quarters, and they would give us a trader slot, which is nice. Could get this here. We'd lose some production. It wouldn't be bad to try. Gives us a market quarter there. Could do another maker's quarter here. However, how are we doing on stability? Okay, 57% is not bad. Just because we can still get this. Let's get the maker's quarter here for 18. The city is really booming a lot better now. This actually might be still a really good place. We lose 6 production, but we really boost both of these. But then after that, I think we're going to need to build this. Probably right here. Actually, right here is not bad. Because it's not woodland, which has better bonuses. It's probably debatable what's better. We might build more, I don't know. We'll hold on to that. We'll build it next, but we'll wait until everything else is done. Where am I sending these guys, huh? ahead and end our turn. Let's see here. Medieval with the Mongols. They'll be aggressive. From its proximity to others. Okay. Acknowledge. New trade deal. That must be because we got another market. We're getting so much gold per turn now. We completed the market quarter. Now we could build it here, but where would we want to put a market quarter? It says that actually over here would be best. So if we put this here, then we put the market quarter here. Now look at this city. Oh yeah, that's awesome. And because of our stability is still pretty good. Science in the city probably isn't great. But our production is doing well. Probably could get another maker's quarter if we wanted. Yeah, 13 if we put it here. And we get 2 faith there. Yeah, this city is really significantly booming. I'm starting to see how building all these near each other with the market quarters has kind of boosted this whole city's overall layout and scheme, I think. Capital, it's working on that harbor. Let's just go ahead and finish it. And then we'll let it pump production into Notre Dame. It wouldn't hurt to get some of these done. That harbor is a lot better now. It's looking good. Plus 14 food right there. That's pretty great. We're in abundance though, so it's not a big deal. That'll be done in 7 turns. Victorious, this must be ending soon. Let's build up all our infrastructures. We want all of those, and they'll go pretty quick. So let us see a bit more of what's up here, and we should, even though we'll be lost at sea 1 turn, we'll be able to move them to shallow waters just fine. Same thing here. It'd probably be pretty wise to get some type of like fortification. We're getting so much gold now that it's just like finish everything. And that's probably because of we forced them to surrender. But it wouldn't be a bad idea to get something like this out here so that we can take advantage of all this really lush river resources. Maybe like right here so we can build off of it just pretty easily. It'll only take 1 turn, so we're not going to purchase that, I don't think. This guy's lost at sea. Let's get him to coastal water. And Tyr now completed the harbor. Must have been this one. No, this one, that's right. It's very stable. So let's continue to get some districts here. The industry is pretty bad in this city. This would give us a +10. We're going to want some type of fortifications in this city eventually as well. I guess we do have this here. We also have a lot of these. River, which we don't really have much. Harbor would be good. Influence. The plentiful isn't phenomenal. We'd like to get some type of food bonus. +6 here is not as good as it could be. Could have ever get this, which would be pretty great. Stability is doing just fine. This would improve money. We don't have very many good infrastructures in this. I think we probably want to start building them up. Oh, here we go. Food market. I wonder if... Let's double check and make sure this city has a food market. Probably doesn't, because that's going to really boost all these market things here. Once we get this garrison, let's... The city really needs a lot of these. Let's go ahead and... Ooh. We'll put these guys on sentry mode. Population. AI chose the Teutons. And our army was lost at sea. We know that. End turn. Sidon is just growing so rapidly. The more population you have, the faster it grows. So it helps to build those up. Getting Notre Dame here will help that city in pretty much every way. Continue to explore. Now I think we should be able to make another treaty.
You intrigue me. Let's talk.
So for 100 gold, they were willing to make that trade.
If only the deal was sweeter.
If that's how you want to play it.
Lucy's a little nervous.
I like you. I agree.
Wonderful.
Beautiful. I'm really excited to be able to design your own avatar and stuff. It'll be fun. I wonder if you can design your own AI as well when the full game comes out. I mean, because that would be really fun. Your own AI personas. I feel like you should be able to be like, hey, I want this. They must have chose. Oh, there's still Egypt actually. Seems weird. Our war desire. We do have some.
Things change. Demand withdrawn.
Amusing.
So he doesn't
that you
want
had no
war, but his
choice.
war desire is up to 90. And the main reason is they haven't caused us too many grievances, but we've caused them some. We almost want them to cause us grievances. Wow, look at that city with some fortifications. I know I'm going to complete that, but we should also get like the walls up. What's that, palisades? Once that's done, you can do stone walls, I think. So now these are all turned into palisades, which is pretty fun. And we can do stone walls here, which we'll complete next turn. Actually, wouldn't be bad to turn this into our capital. It's really cruising. Byblos, in comparison, has a little like quarter here, but we kind of want to connect them. Very stable. Interesting. I kind of want to like get walls all around these, but for now I think we're doing fine. Let's go ahead and end turn. Got our civic point. So now we can discuss the army wages. So we could either get bonus ransacking, but we're going to lose combat strength from it. Or we're going to subtract a lot of gold, but we gain combat strength from the ransacking. I really have no idea what's better. 10% stability on city or outpost. 15% food on city or outpost. This is a much bigger food, but less stability. The more you go towards, I guess this is world, this is local or whatever. Yeah, I don't know. We're still in first with fame, which is nice. Paid wages or plundered wages? Traditionally, I would say paid, like in real life. But I hate the idea of losing combat strength when you ransack. I don't know if that's permanent. I think I'm going to take plundered. Okay, with that in mind, let's continue exploring.
Ready all, row.
Got 70 gold from that. Nice. Now we do have a lot of gold still, so we could finish things this turn here in this city if we wanted to. Or we could pump out a few things here in the capital. That improves a lot of stability. I'm confused. Do we lose the science? It doesn't say we do. No, I think we must have, because that science just is gone now. I really want to connect all these quarters like we did in that other city, but I don't know what's the best way to do that. Probably with these. I don't have like a massive walled city here, but we'll continue to work on Notre. Well, let's push this up by it, then we'll continue to work on Notre Dame. End turn. Siege tactics researched.
Fall in.
Now we could get military architecture and start absorbing some cities in a few turns.
I'm on it.
Looks like there might be an island here to discover. Do have a lot of gold. I always forget there's no mini map. I go over here to click on the map, and obviously it's not there. Sidon, gain population, and tier. Oh, good. Tier's up to 3 now. Still plentiful. Maybe we could build this here and then build another district here. How are we doing on stability? Pretty high. We still have all these other things we need to build, though, and the industry is what's kind of hurting. Maybe we could do that, though, get a farmer's quarter and then another maker's quarter in this area. So let's start that. It's a +4. That's a +10. That's a +4. The reason I did that is because I think, yeah, +24 if we were to do it here. No. To really boost this city up significantly. We're just as stable as we were. And then maybe we can put like a market quarter. That's +10. A market quarter is going to be +2 food, but we're going to lose out on, or +2 gold, I mean we're going to lose out on food. So it'll be +5 science, -4 food. Could get another farmer's quarter here to boost our growth instead. Now we only start getting this food from it, but we boost the adjacent farmer tiles, I think. Let's do that. Let's try it. I don't really know how it works, but I know there's lots of bonuses to having those adjacent. And then let's start working on, yeah, that's not bad. Two idle armies. Let's get this bioreme up here. Oh, I guess we could put our ships together. I forgot about that. Because they have an army too. Huh. If we have our ships kind of spread out, we could probably create fleets if we wanted. Well, for now, let's bring this guy over there. I guess we'll still continue to explore because that's kind of why we're doing it. But we definitely want to get some fleets together. Oh, interesting. The coastal tiles stop here, but we can get them here in the next turn. This city also needs some production. Yeah, it looks significantly better now as well, which is really, really fun. And we completed this. Let's make sure our troops spawn there. Let's also move these guys to here. Put 1 century. Now we could put like a +8 here. How are we doing on plentiful? A maker's quarter +16. Maybe we do that and then put like another farmer's quarter like here. It's really cool how you can build your cities. The more I play this game and like try and figure things out, just the more fun and intriguing it is. A watery grave. The great coastal city of that, however you say it, sends fishing crews far up and down the surrounding coastline. Now, one of the new crews has made a startling discovery: a wreckage of an ancient galley lying well preserved in the shallow waters. After brief scouting, an experienced diver offers to explore with their gang and promises a fixed payoff for the Empire. They warn that the expedition isn't for the inexperienced. What's your choice? Interesting. Well, we can mobilize, which would make us towards homeland. We can set up a contract, which puts us towards individualism. I like that. And it looks like we get 150 gold out of it. And then chance of unexpected consequences if we mobilize. Protect. We should let the dead sleep, lest we offend the old gods. And then we get plus 25% faith. I don't really want that. I think contract makes sense to move towards individualism, but 150 gold really doesn't matter. mobilize, I think, sounds the most intriguing because there's just, we don't know what's going to happen, right? So let's do that. And then turn. Capital gains people. Army's lost at sea.
Okay.
War resolution. Are we at war? Interesting. Religion change. More than one religion is influencing your territories. Interesting. Oh, whoa. There's a interesting armies there.
Ready all, row.
It's like a barbarian encampment there. Okay, we're gonna put this guy. Doesn't look like we can come in here.
Keeping watch.
Propose white peace, offer surrender. So we are at war. I did not know that. Well, that's really good to know. That means maybe we should quickly, rather than get this, let's quickly grab war summons. So we can get pikemen and crossbowmen. That'll really boost us. And then let's also... we'll be able to upgrade these guys to crossbowmen in a few turns. It's not a bad time to actually go to war with both them and Egypt, but for now let's do that. And that is going to hurt our stability down to 55. So it wouldn't hurt to have one of these as well. That would give us plus 20 if we put it here. Though we would lose 2 gold. Because don't we have a market quarter there? Yeah, there's already quarters here, so you can build it. Oh, you can build it on top of the existing quarters. That's interesting. You can also put it right here. We lose 5 production, but we gain this stability. Let's put it right here. Now the walls are pushed out to that. Plus 6 is really the best. I thought it would be plus 7 minus 5. That's why you lose a lot of that production. Our industry is phenomenal. Let's improve the unit cost and start getting some of these things done. Until we can get crossbowmen directly. I mean, that really did much. Alright. The other place, okay, so we have baddies here. Big baddies. I probably should chase them. Veteran cavalry. Tikal has 1 population. Unfortunately, that just isn't good enough to really do much here. Maybe we want to build this. We're going to get some more food things out of it. We're going to put some money into that city soon. Tier. We're going to have troops spawn here now. Keep these guys here as defense. But that way we can build some troops here. Now also in tier, this was actually really good, right? 2 food on river. It's okay, I guess. We have... Oh wait, this is the right city. That is not who I was thinking of. We want Sidon. Sidon has 15 population. So finish Notre Dame. And then we'll be getting a lot of troops for sure. And in the meantime, let's bring up this army. Oh, whoa, they're going to be in deep water. I didn't realize this was non-coastal.
Blades in the water.
So we need to start here so that we can make it there in 2 turns. And these are some really good tiles that we're not really taking advantage of either. Putting Notre Dame over here wouldn't have been a bad idea either, because we could have put a fortification over here, and then Notre Dame over here. Probably would have been the smarter choice. But that's okay. This is getting built up significantly over here. Let's finish Notre Dame. Let's see what this army consists of. Let's get... We only have 4 gold. Let's wait till next turn. Aristar unlocked. Giving us a lot of fame. Sidon grew. Here, oh, that's a bigger army. Whoa. Veterans too. Definitely need troops. Finish that Maker's Quarter. We're spawning troops over there, so let's go ahead and bring this guy up. And then let's get Palisades and we're going to have pikemen soon. Just debating if I want to wait to get these units. I'll have to upgrade them pretty soon. But that's fine for now. Using some of our population, but not too many. Now what to do with these guys? We're chasing them. Maybe we should have just attacked. But maybe we can use these units to attack instead. They're going to need more. Have a lot of range. They'll have some infantry. For now, we're going to keep that the way it is.
You intrigue me. Let's talk.
She flat out said no, unfortunately.
Still not enough.
Or we didn't have enough gold. That's pretty possible. Yeah, look at this whole area. We want to get to that is so bad. It's like a whole new world, you know? That is really cool. And Babylon's gonna have it all. don't know how we could get units there. Pretty much through this way. We pretty much have to go to war here and win it and conquer this whole... Maybe that's where we just turn our focus. Is winning this war. We are the French expansionist, after all. A war here, honestly, isn't a terrible idea, but we're friendly with Egypt. We'd rather make them our vassals or something. Chose the Khmer. We had another Aristar. Steal territory. Cost 1,000. Okay. That would actually be really good. Maybe we can use that on some of these.
And he.
Okay, 2 turns. I also want to save some gold to make sure we get our upgrades, but... Now, we would need some spearmen in this army. We're outnumbered here. They have lots of infantry. And we do not. Could send these guys forward to theoretically ransack. Or even claim these territories. What is this, an outpost? That's a fortification. I'm going to wait a turn with these guys as well. Because that's what we're creating here is the spearmen, so... These guys, I think, need to retreat. Are we at war with the Olmecs? No, we're at peace. The Khmer, so that was who Egypt was. Oh, we're at war with them. No. So we are at war with them. Okay. Well, that is interesting. Let's send these guys here then. Let's keep this army here so that we can fight them. Maybe we'll go take Memphis. Looks like a good enough city. Let's quickly move the spawn to here, buy the spearmen, and then get another spearman. But now move the spawn back to here. These guys need to defend this city more than anything, so we're going to come this way. I think. I don't know where that army went. We're going to move back around and up. And with these guys, I want to wait till maybe we can just claim this territory. So I'm going to wait 1 turn. These guys, I'm waiting 1 turn.
Yes.
Gives us some new knowledge, looks like.
Blades in the water.
Perfect. I think that's a great spot to end this episode. Lots of things that are going to be coming in the next one for sure, since we're going to war. And a big time war at that, against the Goths, right? Now we have to wonder about a little bit is war desire. So we have to start winning this war in order to keep our desire up. So, yeah. Let me know what you guys think. This has been a lot of fun. Really excited to have this war, especially once we get to these medieval troops in a couple turns. I think that's where we're going to be able to really do some damage. And then obviously upgrade to heavy infantry and get our French cavalry would be really nice. We're going to have to get feudalism. So we probably will stop worrying about the absorbed city until we get to maybe French chivalry and get the Frankie milites. And then we'll go back to this and up to here and keep going. Thanks for watching, guys. Love you all. See you in the next episode.